All right, y'all. It's been a minute. And so I'm going to do this. It's been a minute since we've done this. I am D, and you are at Divination with D. And we are continuing on with our series of In the Spirit of Things. So this next spirit that we're going to do, let me give us a little bit of light, is, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, Abiku. I don't know. But Abiku is its origin is Yoruba. Okay, so I'm sorry, my hands, I'm trying to adjust this. Don't be looking at the back. Don't pay no attention. Let me put my head there. But let's see, Abiku appeared in two varieties. Okay, we're gonna get through this, and this is a long one. Okay, this is a long one. Some are vicious perpetrators. Some are liminal souls hovering between realms. That's crazy. All right, so the same word is used to denote various beings. What unites them is child mortality. The first type of Abiku is a nocturnal, insatiably hungry vampire spirit. It consumes the life force, killing its victims. That's not good. Although it's prey on animals and adults, what it really craves are children. The younger the better, and most especially newborns. This actually could be one of those things that has to do with SIDS, one of those explanations for SIDS, sudden infant death for babies. This Abiku may be considered a diseased demon. Descriptions of its appearance are vague. No one wants to get close enough to really take a good look, or alternatively, those who do come close do not survive. This type of Abiku is avoided, never summoned. Should I repeat that? Never summoned. They cannot be propitiated. They are never satisfied. They can be banished and kept out of specific spaces, a room, a home, via the power of iron, amulets, and more powerful spirits. Children are encouraged to stay inside safe zones at night if an Abiku is suspected to be nearby. The same word is also used to name souls described as born to die. They are born, die young as an infant or child, only to be born again and die again in a repetitive cycle. The Abiku is reborn to the same mother, a family who will know whether or not they possess an Abiku, as repeat miscarriages, stillbirths, or deaths of children constantly recur. So if you are one of those females that does, and I hate to say this, that does have constantly has miscarriages, this could be one of those reasons why. Sometimes if a family suspects the presence of an Abiku, the child's body is deliberately scarred to see whether any child bears the identifying mark. I need this light. Many Abiku are gifted spirit mediums, as the veil between realms is constantly thin for them. Abiku societies are exceptionally powerful shamanic societies. The constant danger is that once in the spirit realm, the Abiku will not return. Abiku children are liminal beings, someplace in between spirit and human. They hover on the threshold between realms, constantly summoned back and forth. Many Abiku love the realm of spirits described as a paradise. They love to stay with spirits, yet are constantly reborn as humans. As quickly as they can, they return to the spirit world. The beautiful Orisha Oshun, who has dominion over fertility and women's reproductive organs has the capacity to heal and remedy an Abiku situation. If the Abiku is caused by a curse, she can remove it. There is an Abiku shrine at Oshun's sanctuary in Oshogbo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Nigeria. Visited by mothers of Abiku children. Others are more ambivalent. They love spirits, but also feel familial bounds and long for their human relatives. The pain they inflict on their mothers can cause the Abiku intense grief. Sometimes certain spirits love the Abiku children, and unseen to all but the Abiku constantly hover near them, tempting the children to join them. Similar tales are told of European fairies. An Abiku's nature cannot be changed. It cannot stop being an Abiku, but the soul can be protected and grounded to earth. Over the centuries, the Yoruba have devised methods of keeping Abiku alive. Amulets, especially those crafted from metals like iron, copper, and silver, serve to protect and preserve the Abiku. Seductive spirits may constantly hover around the Abiku, luring it away. The jangling sounds of metal force these spirits to maintain their distance. Abiku of one sort or another haunt modern Nigeria literature, including Wole Soyinka's poem Abiku and novels like Chinua Achebe's, I'm sorry, that's not how you say that. Achebe's Things Fall Apart, Debo Kotum's, I'm messing this all up, Abiku and Ben Okri's 1991 Booker Prize winner, The Famished Road. Various root causes may explain why a child is an Abiku or why an Abiku haunts a particular family. The last three of the following potentially causes may be indicated if the Abiku is experienced as repeat miscarriages or stillbirths. And that's what I was saying. If you're somebody that constantly goes through that, this could be a reason why. So you would need to call on Oshun to help you to remedy this situation. The Abiku hovers between worlds, simultaneously at home in both and neither. The Abiku is torn between ties to human relatives and ties to the spirit partners, especially soulmates from whom they cannot stand to be parted. I told y'all this was kind of long. A sorcerer has cursed a woman or family, torturing them with the Abiku's insistent birth, death, rebirth cycle. The Abiku itself is the soul of someone angry at the woman or the family. That's fucked up. Abiku are mischievous child souls lacking the empathy and maturity to understand the suffering they cause. They think it's fun to go back and forth between realms. Spirits who beckon Abiku are propitiated by food offering to remote forest shrines, palm oil, nuts, yams, often burned, not just left to disintegrate. Abiku who are torn between worlds are pampered and coddled. Parents and caregivers admonished not to scold the Abiku child severely or deny their desires. The Abiku thus leads a very privileged life. The goal is to keep the child so happy that she or he wishes to stay in this life and not leave for other realms. Also see fairies and Oshun. So, wow. That's really kind of crazy. So, that's not a spirit that I would say that I would want to call on simply because of the nature of it. And but it does give some understanding as to what someone could potentially be going through or dealing with when it comes to miscarriages and stillbirths. So if you think that you fall in that category, I would definitely consider seeking help from Oshun and seeing what it is that you would be able to do to how you would be able to petition her to get over this. So that is it. If you guys got anything out of this and you enjoy this content, I would ask that you would please continue to subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and share them with others. I got some new subscribers. I just want to welcome you guys to the family. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I was really happy to see it. It's not many, but it's a few. But it makes me feel good that people are actually like taking part in looking at the channel and are showing some interest. So hopefully I'm giving you guys things that you are interested in, and I'm always open for comments and suggestions. So thank you guys. I am Dee, and you are at Divination with Dee. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching my video. And until the next time, you guys be well.